Hello, I am Max and you're watching Cool Stuff Inward Cars, and in this video I'm starting off by sitting in my 1993 Toyota Celsior here, as you can tell, and on my phone here we have an app open. So this car has developed a very slight new issue, which I will show off in a second, but a little bit of backstory. When I bought this car, the tachometer did not work really at all. It would work every now and then. It would just go up and then it would stop working pretty much instantly after that. And my Lexus LS400 had the issue of the fuel gauge, which is actually over there on this car. The fuel gauge just stopped working. It basically just showed below empty all the time. And I think this car has developed another issue, which I will show in a second once we get on the highway. So we're just cruising down the road here. I hope you can see what's going on in the gauge cluster. I can't really tell, but we're just cruising down the road, not on the highway yet. And currently the speed on my phone is at about 70 kilometers per hour, while the speed on my speedometer is about 65. And you can probably see where this is going. As you can see, the actual speedometer on the car shows about 80 kilometers per hour right now, which is about 50 miles per hour, which is what the speed limit of the highway is. The GPS-based speedometer on my phone says 84, 88, you know, kind of around that area. So somehow, some way, the speedometer in this car has become about 5 to 6 kilometers per hour off. And it has been a few days since it started, so it's not just a one-off thing, because I know that sometimes the gauges will get weird for like one time you drive it and then you turn the car off and turn it back on, they fix themselves. Not in this. It's been about 3 days and it still will not actually show me the right speed in kilometers per hour. So now you might be wondering, you're like, hey Max, how did you even notice this in the first place? Well, since we're actually getting on a highway now, I will be able to show you. This car does have cruise control, even though it is, of course, a JDM car. And the cruise control you simply just turn on by hitting a few buttons over here, which I will do. So we're going about 100, I'll go about 100 kilometers per hour according to the speedometer. I'll turn it on, and we will go up in speed just a hair, which these people are kind of annoying because they weren't going fast before. All right, so the cruise control is on, and if you remember in my review and also a few of the early videos I made of this car, I mentioned that the cruise control, like you can tell I'm moving it there, the cruise control will not go over 108 or so kilometers per hour. According to my phone, we're going about 110, but it's close enough. But then the speedometer on the car shows 105. And I happened to notice that I couldn't speed up past 105 on the highway the other day. And I was like, why is this happening? So my first guess was to open up the thing on my phone, and lo and behold, the speedometer was slightly off. So this is not going to be a video of me fixing this problem, because I don't really know how, and I don't really have the tools or motivation to fix it right now, because it involves doing stuff like you have to resolder a bunch of connections on the back of the gauge cluster, and I think capacitors go out, so you'd have to replace those, and I'm not currently in the position to do that. So yeah, we have our first slight issue with this car since I bought it. The speedometer was right before, trust me. I definitely knew that it was right before. So someday maybe I'll fix that, maybe I won't. I don't really know for sure, but figured I'd bring you this short little video anyways, because I've been kind of slacking on content, and I don't want to slack on content anymore. So thank you all very, very much for watching this short little video, and I will see you in the next one, which will hopefully come a lot sooner than this video did. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.